What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, Live It Up with Jay. And today we are going to be talking about my 2023 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray order. Yes, you heard me correct. Your boy has a C8 on the way, and we're going to talk all about it, the frustrating process of getting this car built, as well as the spec, all the options that I picked out. We're going to go over it on the computer. I'm going to pull it up, show you guys why I picked what options, and give you guys the opportunity to let me know what you think about my spec. All right, so let's kind of start from the beginning. Since the C8 was announced, I just fell in love with the car. Mid-engine, you got your motor in the rear. It's just a overall beautiful and well-built car, man, and basically been my obtainable dream car for a while now. I mean, if I could have any car, I'd probably get like a Aventador or something like that, but we're not there yet. We're gonna get that Corvette, okay? So when it was announced, fell in love with the car. Let's say March of 2022, I went down to Miami to put that $500 deposit down to put my name on the wait list for a allocation. And I did kind of, read a lot of forums and whatnot, and what they recommended is, going to these top, high volume dealerships because they get the most allocations, and I so happen to have one near me in Miami, so that's the one I went to. They told me 8 to 10 months to get my car built in my hands, which sounded really nice. Again, March of 2022, put that $500 deposit down. 8 to 10 months is what he told me. I ain't got the car yet, bro. It's past 8 to 10 months, okay? And what they told me was, a lot better than what everybody else was telling me, because I called a lot of dealerships closer to me, and they were telling me like 1.5 to 2 years just to get a Stingray, which was insane, man. The demand for this car is wild, and it's just so hard to get one. I did not want to buy a pre-owned one and pay over MSRP and not have the exact options that I actually want, so we waited. So January of 2023, I'm having dinner in New York. You guys probably seen the video of the vlog. If you haven't already, check it out, the vlog that I have in New York. We were having dinner, and see, this phone number called me. I pick up, and he said blah 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 from Chevrolet. I had the biggest smile on my face, because man, the wait is just unbearable. Oh my gosh, just not knowing when you're gonna get an allocation is just so frustrating. He said, hey, your allocation is here. I just want to confirm your specs, blah, blah, blah. And then you have to put a little bit more money down. I think it's like 5% or something like that. I don't even remember at this point. But put down a little bit more money, finalized my spec, and got my orders submitted. And in January, it was sitting at 2,000 status. And reading here, 2,000 status. Order is placed, accepted by GM. Dealer has assigned a allocation to your order. So I officially have an allocation. I'm officially, eventually getting the car, okay? And that was early January that I got that submitted, and I'm sitting at 2,000 status. And in February, early February, it switched over to 3,000 status. And I'm gonna read this again for you. 3,000 status, accepted by production control. Plant has received the order. Okay, so the plant has the order, and they just need to schedule it for production. That's like the next step, 3,300, where you have a target production week. That is a big step, 3,300, and that's what I'm waiting on. And I have no idea when I'm gonna actually get there. Again, at the very beginning of February, I hit 3,000 status, and we're I would say early March at this moment, and I'm still sitting there. It doesn't seem like I'm gonna take delivery of the car till freaking, the way things are going, it seems like late April, which is just a long, frustrating wait. But what can you do? This is the car I want with all the options I want, so I guess patience is key. I just gotta, thug it out and wait it out, So that's where we stand. Like I said, I've been checking up with Corvette concierge, which is a phone number you can call or text, and they will have a update for you. They're very nice. It's a lot better to contact them versus your dealer as far as knowing the status of your car, because you know that's what Corvette concierge do, along with probably a bunch of other stuff. They'll pick up the phone and let you know what you need to know. And I'm sitting there at 3,000 status. It's just so frustrating that it just takes so long to get a freaking car. I mean, think about it. I stood on a wait list for pretty much almost a year, a wait list for a year just to get my order submitted. It's freaking wild. But I'm about to pick up the computer here, and we're gonna kind of go over my build and my options, and we'll talk about why I picked what I picked. All right, we're gonna go over the build. I have my laptop right in front of me, so you're gonna see me kind of look down here and there. So let's just start it off with coupe or convertible. Coupe is really cool because you still can remove your top. You have a Targa top. You manually take it off, put it in your trunk. There's a spot for it, and you have the benefit of seeing your engine through that rear hatch. It has a big glass, and you can see your motor. Really cool. But convertible, no, you can't see the engine. The engine is covered. There's no rear glass that you can see the engine at all. But you have the convenience of hitting a button and watching that top go back. Not only that, you can drop your top going up to, I believe, 30 miles an hour. I could be mistaken as far as the mileage, but I believe up to 30 miles an hour, you can be driving and drop your top. That's really cool in my opinion. So that's the reason I went with the convertible. It's just nice to just drop it up, down whenever you want to. You don't have to go in your trunk, put it on, you know, take it off. Like, I don't want to deal with all of that. I just want to hit a button and see it disappear. So that's why I went with the convertible. I done hit the wrong button, but yes. Convertible is what we went with. So I'm gonna go ahead and click that, and then we're gonna go over the trim. So there's 1LT, 2LT, 3LT, and 2LT is a nice sweet spot. You basically get all the goodies with 2LT. You get the upgraded sound system, blind spot monitoring, which I believe is very important. Like once you have it, it's almost hard to live without it. And many more options, power folding mirrors. There's just a long list of upgrades you get with the 2LT versus the 1. So I got to start at least at the 2LT. But with the 3LT, you pretty much get everything you get in the 2, but you get a lot more premium materials as far as the leather in more places and Alcantara and all this stuff. So 3LT is what I went with, but it's not for just, you know, just to have more leather or this, that. It's more to it. I'll explain that in a bit, but I did go with 3LT. All right, moving on to the exterior. There were 3 colors that pretty much got my attention, which was torch red, rapid blue, and amplify orange. I really love this orange, but the only problem I have with this orange is that there's not an interior that I'm in love with when it comes to this orange right here. In my opinion, this orange goes with the natural interior, which is like the light brown interior, and it also goes with an all black interior. But me, I really want a touch of orange. You know what I'm saying? I want a touch of orange to match the paint. You got this loud paint, and you cannot have a boring interior, okay? So I was hoping that GM would have at least maybe black with the orange stitching available. Like, come on. Black with the orange stitching. We already have red stitching and yellow stitching. What's so hard about offering orange stitching? I think that would be so awesome, and it looks so cool. And if that was an option, I think I would have went with the orange, but I did not. So that leaves us between the rapid blue and the torch red. Torch red is awesome, but it's very common. Everybody has, I'm not gonna say everybody, but a lot of people have red. I think it's probably the most popular C8 color, torch red. Rapid blue is a beautiful color. Blue is my favorite color, and I really like how it looks on this car. It really pops. No, it's not the most popular color, but I'm not worried about what everybody's getting. I'm worried about what I like. So I did end up going with rapid blue, okay? And also Corvette does offer a lot of like stripes and graphic packages. I'm not the biggest fan of, you know, all these packages they offer. It's just, I don't know. I like the car just without the stripes, bro. It just looks good the way it is to me. In my humble opinion, you may like stripes and all these little hashes and whatnot, but I'm good on it. We're gonna move on to the wheels. 100%, I'm going aftermarket when it comes to the wheels, but for now, I'm gonna ride on factory for at least a couple months. So I did go with these new gloss black forged aluminum wheels. That's what we went with. I mean, the wheel options are not the best when it comes to C8, but that's pretty much as good as it gets. Let's talk about the brake calipers. I've seen a lot of people get the yellow brake calipers with the rapid blue. In my opinion, I don't know if it's like the tone of yellow that they're using or what, but I'm just not a big fan of what, I don't like how it looks, okay? I know blue goes with yellow, but it just doesn't look right for some reason. One of the two is off and it just looks weird to me. So here I was looking at either bright red or going with a black brake caliper, and I've seen a lot of rapid blues with the bright red, and I think it pops. I think it looks really good, so that's what we went with, bright red brake calipers. All right, moving on to the interior. Of course, we're doing the GT2 seats. GT3 seats are cool if you're gonna be on the track a lot, you know, but daily driving, those bolsters are so high. Anytime you want to get in or out the car, it's just a hassle with those big, large bolsters on the side that hold you in place. Like I said, good for track, but in my opinion, not for daily use. As far as the interior, you know, I had to go with the tension blue / twilight blue dipped interior, okay? Blue on blue, you know what I'm saying? It just looks so awesome. If you get a rapid blue car, some people think it's too much blue. You got blue on the outside, blue on the inside, too much. In my opinion, I love how it looks, you know? You got a car like this, you want to pop, you know what I'm saying? There's no reason to go subtle and get some black seats with this car, okay? So we went with the tension blue seats, blue seat belts, of course, GT2 seats, blue seat belts. Moving on, we have some packages here. No, I'm not gonna track the car like that. I may do it a couple of times, but I did go with Z51. It adds a lot of performance elements to the car. You really need this if you do plan on going on the track, but I got it. And moving on, let's see here. So Z51, I kind of bypassed everything else here. All right, exterior options. I did go with the carbon flash painted mirror and Z51 spoiler. I think it looks really nice. I know some people like it body colored as far as your spoiler and your mirror. I think it just pops, okay? With the black spoiler, black mirror. And you're gonna see where I'm going with this. Moving on, let's see. We also went with the carbon flash painted nacelles and roof. So all black roof down to the mirrors, all right? I know some people only get the black the nacelles, which I don't really understand. The car looks very weird, you know, with the top up and you just have the two little black nacelles and then you have the body colored roof. I mean, it's your car, you do what you want, but it doesn't look good in my humble opinion. So we got the all black roof down to the mirrors. High wing spoiler, I did not want that. I'm not a fan of the high wing spoiler on this car. Some people love it. I like the more subtle look. The high wing is just a little too much for me. I was originally gonna get this dark stealth flag, but I honestly forgot to put it on my order and it's not a big deal. It's just an emblem. I could get the old one removed and this one put on. It's only $100. That's nothing. Moving on, I definitely had to go with the black exhaust tips. That's a new option for 2023. And it's a must-have option in my opinion because it just makes the car look so much more awesome having those blacked out exhaust tips. I also did get Z51 with the magnetic ride control. And not only that, I did go front lift. So I kind of went all out on this build right here. front lift, magnetic ride, okay, Z51. Down to the interior, let's take a look. Interior, I did go with this, also a new option, the stealth interior package, which blacks out the speaker covers as well as a lot of other components in the car that were normally like the aluminum color. All right, so I also went with the carbon fiber trim on the interior too. So my interior is gonna be looking really, really nice. Not only that I have the stealth, I have the carbon fiber trim with that, you know, tension blue interior. Man, I think it's gonna be looking really, really, really nice. Okay, feel like I'm forgetting something here. All right, one last thing that's on my order is nothing crazy. It's just the black lug nuts. So you got the black wheels, definitely have to have the black lug nuts, and that's pretty much it. Let's pull up my build and I'll show you guys some blown up pictures of how it's going to look. All right, so this is it. In my opinion, it's stunning. It's beautiful. I love my Spec, all right? Honestly, I don't know if I even want to go there, but a lot of people, man, the way they spec out these cars is it's a little frustrating. Like if you go look at used C8s, like, you know, Corvette gives you a lot of freedom, you know, specking out your car. And some people, they don't spec them out so good. I even saw a Elkhart Lake Blue car with the tension blue interior. Like, I guess in their minds they thought blue on blue, but it does not work. But this is my, let's focus right here. This is my Spec right here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I am gonna get a ACS composite front splitter in carbon flash, as well as a side rocker panel in carbon flash. I'm most likely going with 1VM. 5VM looks awesome, but I think it looks better with the high wing spoiler. I'm kind of doing the low profile look. So yeah, 1VM, front splitter, side rocker, all in carbon flash. This is how it looks. And I'm gonna drop the top real quick and show you how it looks with the roof off. Beautiful, beautiful, and beautiful. Now let's take a look at the interior. Interior looks awesome as well. As you can see, all the little black accents as well as the carbon fiber just looks so freaking awesome. I'm so happy with the way I spec this car. And another thing that's kind of off topic a little bit, I don't know why do you have to get a 3LT to get the tension blue interior. That's just ridiculous in my opinion, but it is what it is. I would not have gotten a 3LT if it wasn't for this interior. This is the only reason I got it, and you can't get it on 2LT. You have to have 3LT to get the tension blue interior. I don't know, but anyways, looks really nice. This is it. This is my build. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. If you are building your own Corvette or have your own Corvette, let me know what your spec is looking like. You know, let me know down in the comments. I hope you guys all enjoyed watching today's video. I'll see you on the next one. Hopefully I get this car soon. I'll keep you guys updated. Again, you know, with the way things are going, I'm saying I'm gonna get it like, you know, late April, bruh. Cause it's, who knows, like, it's just, I'm not gonna get too excited, or, you know what I'm saying? I just, like, I'm thinking the worst of the worst, because it's just been a slow, drawn out process. I'm thinking late April. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Subscribe if you're new, like this video, comment, let me know what you think, and I'll see you all on the next one. Deuces.